Hey guys, welcome back to Vancouver Gamers, and today we'll be looking at a party game. Let me just find it first. Where is that game? Oh, here it is. The game we're looking at today is called Wits and Wagers. Alright, so this is Wits and Wagers. It's a 3 to 10 player game, but you could really play with a big party with as many players as you want. And this is similar to Coliseum. It has that glossy finish there that a lot of people either like or dislike. Each game can go about a 20 to 30 minutes of playtime, so it's a party game, so it's not like it's going to go extensively 45 to an hour. Inside the box you get a scoreboard to help track all the points in the game. You get 6 whiteboards that players will be using to write their answers on, and the quality is really nice. They're bordered really well, and on the backs of each of them there's a different meeple. This one's meeple skateboard, I guess, and there's rocker meeple and soccer meeple and so forth. Moving on, you get a number of meeples that you'll be voting with. You're given felt markers for you to write your answers on your whiteboard, and you're given a stack of questions that have 2 questions on each of these, and the answers are on the back with some fast facts on there. So let's take a look at how the game is played. Alright, so this is how you play Wits and Wagers. You have a number of these whiteboards given to each player, and also with their corresponding meeples that they'll be betting with. And then a question is asked by one of the players. I'm not going to ask one of these questions. I'll make up my own mock question. And so the question is, and this is for all players, in the 2010-2011 NHL season, how many goals did Ryan Kesler score? So everyone uses their felt markers and they write down the question, the answer that they think is closest to the answer without going over. So once everyone's written it down, they show their whiteboards, and then you sort of rearrange them from descending to ascending order. And then people they bet, sorry. And so they use their meeples to bet with. And they're given 2 meeples. One is smaller than the other, if you can see there. Bring it to the camera. And if they bet with their smaller meeple, they're betting for 1 point on him. And if they're betting with their bigger meeple, they're betting for 2 points on that one. So you have the different numerical values here: 1, 15, 32, 41, 73. Now it's sort of like the Price is Right. If you bet on the number that is closest to the actual number, with the actual correct answer, without going over, then you get those points. So with all these meeples here from all the different players, you can see how people would bid maybe low, because low is often a good route to have. Some people would go high, but 73 goals in one season, that's just ridiculous. And there will always be the 1 here, because that way it covers everything from 1 and to 15. So maybe someone would bid 1 and so forth. And the answers to each question are always in numerical value. So you'll always have numbers for your answers. So if the betting goes like this, the answer is 41. Ryan Kesler scored 41 goals in his 2010-2011 NHL season. So if we're looking at this, blue gets 2 points, yellow gets 2 points, and pink gets 1 point. So, and if you're looking at the rest of these, they don't get any points at all. And green, he gets an additional point because he wrote the exact answer, 41, for his total. And so we track them on our scoreboard here. And then I guess whoever reaches the most. So let's just do this really quickly. Yellow would get 2 points. Pink would get a point. Blue would get 2 points. And so whoever would get to the finish line here at the side wins the game. My friends and I play sometimes we play a variant where if you vote with your meeple standing upwards, and this is with your big meeple only, you are saying that if you get this one right, you can get 4 points with a meeple standing up. Now, the thing is, if you get this one wrong, you lose 4 points. So that's just a good way to add a little more diversity to the game, make it a little bit more exciting. But that's the gist of it. Wits and Wagers. Alright, so what do I think about this game? I think Wits and Wagers is a really good, fun game. It's a game that you would take out for a big group of people, a family game, not strategy for sure, for party games. It's a good, nice, and light game that people just want to take out and have a little fun for just 20-25 minutes. And second of all, it's a trivial game. You're going to learn tons of things about this, about life. Now, you're going to say maybe it's too trivial. It's not going to be fun for me because I don't know any of the answers. That's not true because every answer is just going to be a numerical value. It's just going to be a number, and it's going to really test you on how you're betting. Now, should you bet on the 14 because 14 covers 14 to 45,000? That would be a good way to bet because you cover those every number in between. It's a good game, and you learn just tons of things. Third of all, it's a really cheap game. You can find this game for less than $20. You can find this game for less than $15. So it can support lots of people. It's nice, and you can learn tons of things, and it's a cheap game. Those are the ingredients for a good, solid game. The only criticism I have of the game is that if you play a little bit too much, I can see how it can get a little bit boring, how it could be a little bit mundane. But hey, that's how my friends and we've made a variation where if you stand up your meeple, you are betting for 4 points for just that one big meeple. But if you get it wrong, hey, you're going to lose 4 points. So it's a good game. We've added our own variation just to add a little more excitement to it. And all in all, I think you should go out and buy this game, as well as the other board games that we've reviewed so far. So, my name is Justin. Thank you for watching, and I am one of many Vancouver gamers.